Including, looks like we're going to see another rally on Wall Street. These futures are telling us that right now. Technology, a big piece of the story, leading the charge higher on Wall Street. The Nasdaq rallied more than 3% yesterday. And here are your futures right now. Dow up 162. Again, Art Hogan, chief market strategist at B. Riley FBR, is with us this morning to talk about everything. And you know, I got to tell you, it's been a bit rocky, especially last week with all these trade tensions. But technology stocks like Facebook and the issue of privacy have really been leading the headlines. Does that make you kind of rethink your view of the sector, Art?
Yeah, it's interesting. So when we look at technology now, in the wake of what's happening at Facebook, I think there's a reason to think that there's probably a good idea to separate technology / social media from technology, things like Microsoft, Intel, and Cisco. And I only say that because when you look at what's in front of Facebook right now, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. You know, there could be regulatory oversight. There could be, called before Congress, the FTC obviously looking at these things. And the changes that they'll have to make will probably cost them some margin, right? So their profit margin's probably going to be lower. But while they're doing that, that change in the business model could obviously act to alienate their customer base, and that's the one thing they have. That's where the real content comes in. So it's hard to know, but I think it's easy to say, wait a minute, technology in general is doing quite well. I think perhaps investing in 2018 might be in technology x social media, because they're not going to write a rule just for Facebook. If there's new rules written with oversight in social media, it's going to be for the entire group.
Well, but not just social media, but also online shopping. The Amazon of all things. But I think what I think is interesting is back in 2010, Steve Jobs actually talked about the issue of privacy with regards to technology. Listen to what he said back then.
Some people want to share more data than other people do. Ask them. Privacy means people know what they're signing up for in plain English and repeatedly.
I mean, be honest with your customer is his point, Art.
Right. And I think one of the problems has been social media has become so popular that we've been willing to give something up, and that give something up has been your personal information. So when that turned into something like better targeted ads, I'm actually seeing things I might be interested in, that was okay with us. But when that turns into something where my privacy is being targeted, and now I'm being micro-targeted to perhaps have a different opinion about an election, that's an entirely different issue. But really what is at stake here is, who does that data belong to? Well, who does my private information belong to? Does it belong to the companies that are able to gather that, like a Facebook or a Google, and can sell that to advertisers or political companies that sort of help drive election results? Or does that actually belong to you? And that's what's going to be a question here. So when we start thinking about regulatory oversight, that's where the FTC comes in. And how well protected is that private information that Facebook's able to garner?
And Art, it sounds to me like you're still bullish on technology as a sector, but you're saying just be a little more specific, and now you pick names.
There's some great opportunities in technology. Companies like Cisco have done spectacularly well. Intel, Microsoft. Yeah. But I think social media is just going to have an overhang for the short term. Into 2018.
Yeah, overhang, hangover, or something. Art, great to see you this morning, sir. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.